Yo, shit, want to say something up there? How y'all doing today? Um, Back with another tier list. I know I haven't done wide receivers. I did quarterback, running back, but the playoffs start tomorrow, so I wanted to get this out there now. Supposed to do this yesterday, but yesterday we had the news with Deshaun Watson telling his teammates he may request a trade. So I kind of reacted to that and spoke about the teams that he can go to, or that like should trade for him and what they have to offer. I'll leave that link below. Obviously, as a Pats fan, I included my team because we desperately need a quarterback. We can't draft, right? Sure, we looked out, we drafted Jimmy G, but he hasn't really been much of a thing. We have Hoyer, Mallet, Trash, Castle. Did decent with the Pats, right? Sure, we went, what, 10-6? I think we went. But if you look at the passing stats compared to Brady, they were literally cut in half. Who else has there been? Hoyer, Mallet. The dude for the coach for the Cardinals, wasn't he like a backup QB for us at one point? Basically, we just can't draft offensive players. Like, you just look at our running backs. They've all been average. Sure, they'll rush for 1,000 yards. I think like what, Ben Jarvis, Green Ellis. I think Lawrence Maroney did once, but he was a bust after that. Stephen Ridley, right? Rushed for 1,000 yards once. Got hurt. Never seen him again. I think the Jets picked him up one time. So I included the Patriots in. Trade for the QB instead of drafting one, please. Now, back to this tier list video. I'm going to do a tier list video on the playoff teams with the best skill position players. Quarterback, running back, receiver. If you have a top tight end like the Chiefs, Kelsey. I included him in my ranking. So I will go in order of the teams that are left. First, I'm just going to throw the teams that are not in the playoffs in here. Bengals. They're in. Boom, 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 boom. 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 So sad. So sad to see this here. I've seen this here. This is the third time I've been following football in my career of watching football as a Patriots fan. That this is, what, 02, 08, and this year. This is so sad. Now, I'm gonna go in order. So the Titans, yes, they have Tannehill, who went from serviceable to like, damn, he's actually pretty good. When he's on a different team, new system, that's like consistent, right? There's some stability finally, not the shithole with Adam Gase. Derrick Henry, best running back in the league in my opinion right now, right? Back-to-back rushing titles. This year he has 1,000 yards, 1,000,000 touchdowns, and then you have Corey Davis and AJ Brown. I wrote all this down. Titans, yeah, AJ Brown, right? So you can tell they were actually trying to build around Mariota. So they got like I wrote down all the draft picks too. So you got Derrick Henry, right? The 45th pick in 2016. Running backs don't have to be first round picks to be good, but Derrick Henry, for like, see it? Yeah, I can't see it. Hold on. I turn the brightness down. Right? I don't know if you can see it. I wrote all the players down in the skill positions and when they were drafted. Oh, I turned the flashlight on. All right. So yeah, Derrick Henry, 45th pick, 2016. Then you got 2017 Corey Davis in the fifth round. He's good. 5th round? That's a steal. And then you got AJ Brown, 51st pick, 2019. So these picks were to build around Mariota, finally give him some weapons. He gets hurt. He was really never that good. And Tannehill comes in and he makes it work. Then definitely some servers, definitely some receivers with a hell of a potential, and then you got the best running back in the league. But because they're not all elite in all their positions for right now, I'm going to leave them above average. Their only elite player is Derrick Henry. Cleveland, the only elite player, in my opinion, is Nick Chubb. Baker has been very average at best. And then Jarvis Landry. Got Jarvis Landry, who's above average. I'll see he's above average. You got OBJ, but he's not playing. He's elite, but he's not playing. And then you got Baker. Hunt, above average. I'll say above average. I will try to order them as well because there's not that many teams. So for now, I will say the Browns above average. If teams have to come down, this may be the first team to come down from above average to average because Jarvis Landry, he's decent. Baker, average. And then you got Chubb, who was, I think, number 10 in my top 10 on the running back tier list. Bucks, Brady. You got, but before I even do that, the Browns, they obviously, Baker, number 1 pick. And then I think they drafted Chubb the same season, right? Yeah, 35th pick. So in the second round, the first 2 picks were on these 2 guys. You can tell they were trying to build around Baker, and then they were trying to use the rest of their picks to build around Baker. You got Jarvis Landry, you traded for him to build around Baker, and you got OBJ. Another team where the quarterback just mattered to them. Draft a bunch of young guys to build around them. Now the Bucks, you got Brady. Believe it or not, he's still top 10. At worst, he's top 10, right? Might have him higher than that. And then you got Ronald Jones, who was pretty good before he got hurt. And you gotta talk about the receivers, skill position players, Mike Evans, Godwin, Antonio Brown, Miller, Gronk, OJ Howard. Why am I forgetting the other guy, the one that actually stayed healthy? Because I know OJ Howard got hurt. I don't remember his name off the top of my head. But look, skill position players, like they're all very good. I will say their skill position players are elite. They might be the first to come down. We're gonna see for now. Baltimore, quarterback, Lamar Jackson, running back, Lamar Jackson, receiver, Hollywood Brown, not so Hollywood this year. Lamar didn't improve his passing game. He passes for for a high percentage, but it's not for a lot of yards, not for a lot of touchdowns. If anything, it goes to Mark Andrews, right? That's who they drafted third in the 3rd round into the same draft as Lamar. So they were trying to find the security blanket for Lamar is elite. He was in my top 10 quarterbacks. Mark Andrews, an elite level tight end. He's top 5. But no elite running back, no elite receiver. I will say they're above average as well. Bears, the quarterback position's terrible. Awful. The running back, Bears, Montgomery. I keep getting them mixed up with the running back Singletary. I always get them confused with whatever reason. Montgomery, and Allen Robinson. Right, Robinson, he's above average. Probably a top 10 receiver this year with the shitty quarterback play they've had. But I think their quarterback play stops them from being elite. And even at the tight end position, they don't really have an elite tight end, even though they have like 6. So I might move the Bears at above average, and for now, I'll move the Titans up to elite. The Rams. I'm trying to think. What kind of argument can you? Like, they were pretty much carried by their defense all year. If I was ranking defenses, they'd be an elite defense. Offensively, Goff is not that good right now. Kupp was almost non-existent for the majority of the season. Got Robert Woods. Was Everett is their tight end? I don't even know who the running back is. Who is their running back? Henderson, right? Henderson. Like, it's just not that good across the board. For now, I would put them at Colts. Man, Taylor, like, where did he come from? He came out of nowhere. 5, 6, 7, 8. I feel like I was missing somebody. Yeah, like the running back came out of nowhere. Jonathan Taylor. And you got Rivers. He was average this year. And then the receivers, like nobody really stood out. So for me, they're gonna have to be average. Like I think their offense is better than the Rams because they actually have like you have Jonathan Taylor. T.Y. Hilton is still a threat. He just wasn't utilized as one this year. Chiefs, Mahomes, who's an MVP candidate. Tyreek Hill, top 3 receiver this year. Kelsey, best tight end in the game right now. I included Kelsey because their running back is Edwards-Helaire, and he was good in the first half. I thought he was hurt because that's how much he just vanished in the second half of the season. But they're still elite. You still have top 3 in every position but running back. Mahomes, elite, probably the best quarterback right now. Tyreek Hill, top 2, top 3 receiver this year. And Kelsey's best tight end in the game. Can't argue that. The Saints. How many like snaps did Michael Thomas even play this year? As much as I want to use that argument, we already know what he brings to the table. He was the best receiver in football before the season started. You have Alvin Kamara, who's the second best running back. But Drew Brees fell off. Their tight end is Jared Cook, top 10 tight end. You can probably debate top 5 because top 3 is Kelsey, Kittle, Waller. Mark Andrews is 4th. 5th can be the dude from this team. Ertz. Zach Ertz, right? That's your top 5? I'm trying to think. I think that's fair. Top 5 tight ends. I'm trying to think. Like nobody else really stands out. Like then you got Jared Cook. Yeah, that's fair. You got Logan Thomas, top 10. Yeah, I think that's fair. OJ Howard. He's like at the top of my head right now. The 3rd tight end in Tampa. He's like, oh my god. Yeah, it's upsetting me that I don't remember. I might have to put the Browns average. I might move the Saints at above average because only for the we know Michael Thomas is, but he didn't play this year. I don't even know if he's playing this weekend. I don't even know if he's playing. So if he's not playing, then it doesn't matter. Now, if he was healthy the whole season and we saw like a glimpse of what he did last season, easily elite, right? Easily elite. Drew Brees is falling off a cliff. The same cliff that they swore Brady was falling off of. Brees fell off first. We didn't even see the decline. It just happened. Like that. So if your only top 5 player for this year was Kamara, then and we're just off of Michael Thomas and what he did last season before that, how are you going to be elite if you didn't even play this year? So that's how I'm ranking it. We know Michael Thomas is still elite. He just did. There was no elite season though. Before people like attack me. The Steelers, bro, what do they even have? Connor was awful this year. Big Ben, he was alright. And their receiver, like, you have Claypool, Juju, Ebron. Oh no, bro. They're just not that good. Yeah, they're just not that good, in my opinion. I don't know. Big Ben, he's okay. Is he? I don't even think he's a top 10 quarterback anymore. Maybe top 15. Is he even a top 15 quarterback? He's not elite. Honor's not elite at all. Not even not even. I had him as like one of the worst running backs in the game. And you got a bunch of serviceable receivers, right? You don't even know who your number one is. You don't even know who your number two is. It's just a bunch of guys. Right? Not like years past. You had Antonio Brown. You had Mike Watt. You had Antonio Holmes. Plaxico. I'm missing one. But yeah, they shit out receivers. And you can clearly tell who the number one usually is. This year, who was their number one? Juju? No, he didn't play like it. He danced like one, but he didn't play like it. Packers. I think they have top 3 at every position, other than Robert Tonyan, who's probably maybe a top 15 tight end, but got the best receiver in football right now, Devontae Adams. Top 2 quarterback, Aaron Rodgers. Top 3 running back, top 3? Top 5, Aaron Jones. That's elite. Oh, where I put them. Washington. I had a debate on Twitter today with somebody on how Washington, they're talented, right? They just don't have a quarterback. But they have an above average running game. Terry McLaurin is phenomenal. He didn't wow anybody because, one, who actually watched Washington football games? Not many, right? There's no reason to watch them. Who cares? But McLaurin caught my attention. Logan Thomas, he was on my fantasy team, balled out of his mind. And I had McKissick. Like he does it all. I don't want to say he's a Christian. He's like the Mike Davis of the running back because their starter got hurt. I said all that, and I'm gonna put him at average. I don't think I think they're decent, right? Like they have talent. They're just not there yet because they have the quarterback play. Buffalo. Josh Allen, Stephon Diggs, Cole Beasley. What else is there? Cole Beasley had a great year. Josh Allen was a top 5 QB this year, possibly top 3. Right? Rodgers, Josh Allen. I can go through this entire list. Let's see. Tua, no. Kirk Cousins, no. Stafford, Ryan. No. Herbert was good. Oop. Hell no. Oop. Hell no. No. Oh yeah. Top 3 quarterback. None of these. Yeah. So yeah, top 3 quarterback. I think Stephon Diggs was the top 3, top 5. But it's like, then you have Cole Beasley. I don't know who their tight end is. And their running back is earlier, right? Singletary. Right? Singletary. Yeah, Singletary. So think they're elite. I think this is in order. Then Seattle, you got Russell Wilson, who started the year off as a top 5, probably top 2 quarterback season. That's where he started, right? Top 2, top 3. Their running back is supposed to be Chris Carson. After him, he was hurt majority of the season. I don't know. But then you got Metcalf, Tyler Lockett. Who's their tight end? I know Greg Olsen played a tight end this year, but he wasn't the starter. He was like number 2. Was it Luke Wilson? Or am I like a year old with that? What did I put here? Yeah, I didn't even put a tight end for them. I put Russell Wilson, Carson, Metcalf, Lockett. Lockett was too inconsistent. I won't put them at above average, but right here. Like, Wilson's better than Brees at this point. Mara blows away whoever their running back is in Seattle and Lockett at the same time. And you got Michael Thomas when healthy, playing, probably on, can't even say on par with Metcalf. That's disrespectful. He's better than Metcalf. So I will put him here for now. Y'all can debate it or let me know what you guys think about this list here. What would you switch? I think this is fair. I might actually put this. Hold on. Better QB, better running back. Better tight end. Yeah. So I'll leave it like this. This is fine. I don't remember tight end, the name of the tight end. Like I know who I'm thinking about, but I just can't think of the. You write it down for the Browns here. Browns, Baker, Chubb, Hunt. Njoku. There we go. I think he's better than Logan Thomas. It's just Baker is just not. And Njoku is more of a deep threat. Logan Thomas is short to the safety valve. I don't know. So that is my list here. Obviously, this is my top 5 in skill positions. It sucks. You can make a debate for these two being elite as well, right? But then you can't have them on elite, right? It's just in comparison. They're below, in my opinion. And I'm not gonna do Lamar dirty when plays 2 positions. So I could put them at average because they have no receiver and running back, but I'm not gonna do that when you have the number 1 rushing attack and a top 5 tight end. So, this is my list here. Let me know what you guys think. If disagree, let me know, and why. Feel free to let me know why. I'm down for a debate. I love it. Let me know if I'm wrong. But this is my opinion. Don't attack me too hard. Football this weekend, plenty of games. Hope we get some good ones. I'll be back Monday to talk about the wild card weekend. If anything, enjoy the games. Safe.